What's up, guys? It's Derek here. If you're new to the channel, I'm a former stockbroker and I wanted to do a brief technical analysis on NIO Stock NIO. So currently at the time it's trading at negative 12%. Here's a little technical analysis. Even as I draw this is really interesting. So I drew this when it was at 12%. I was thinking, hey, look, here's our barrier that we're going to be around about 41, 48. If we break down, it's interesting as this is happening because, again, when I started, this was at 12% down. Actually, me and my wife were actually just talking about NIO today, and that's when it was up today 10%. And I was just telling her how ridiculous it is that the stock has gone from being $2, $3, and within a short period of time, up 1,700%. And now it's down, as we're talking, 14 up towards 15% down. It's starting to touch or potentially break through that support that I was talking about. So anyway, let's get into this while we're talking about it. So the next support that I see for this one is going to be down here at the 31 mark. I do believe that it could potentially bounce off of this. If it doesn't bounce off that, the next spot would be right below that, and that is just below the 32 mark. None of this is good news. So you see this ridiculous incline where all the investors were pouring into it. The volume was really high, and now today it's extremely low. Also, earnings, I believe, are going to be out on the 16th. But guys, the fundamentals for this just do not make sense. They don't make sense. So we're doing a technical analysis right now, but let's pull in a little bit of the statistics at the same time. So if you guys have followed this, their ROE, or return on equity, it's a negative 1,700%. Their return on assets, or ROA, for their trailing 12 months is a negative 24%. If you look at their profit margins, it's a negative 85%. Now, their quarterly revenue growth year over year has been a positive 146%. But guys, this is inflated. And in my personal opinion, I don't think they're well positioned compared to their competitors. And oh my gosh, even as we're talking, guys, look at this. It's down 15%. I personally don't see it holding through this, especially with the news coming out today. If you're a new investor, I recommend that you check out my channel. Look at my How to Start Stocks for Beginners. I am going to watch this a little closer. I do not have my money in NIO. It's been one that I've been watching for several months. In fact, I started watching it back here in September when it was in August when it was around $14, and have seen these ridiculous growths. If you follow my channel, I am a long-term investor. I use ETFs and mutual funds as my majority investing vehicles. But this one is just very, very interesting to follow. So we'll see if it bounces off of this. It's going between negative 14 and 15%. It will. So what I wanted to do is just give you a few highlights. So today the current volume is over 462 million. So the average volume, just to give you context, is usually about 133 million. So I just want to give you a little insights on what's going on. So just recently today, a competitor, Li Auto's revenue reporting was out today. So they soared as much as 25% during today's Friday morning session after reporting a top line beat for its first quarterly results since going public. And if you guys are new to Li Auto revenue, they went public, I believe it was sometime in July. But here's some other issues that's come out. So the company's results initially sent the shares of the Chinese electric vehicle rivals higher when they had launched, specifically talking about NIO here, until Citron put out a note via tweet on why NIO, which, if you haven't been following it, has soared over 1,400% in recent months, will go down to $25 a share. So they said NIO has found itself in uncharted territory that can never be justified by its current standing in the China electrical vehicle, or EV, market, or its near-term prospects. So that's what Kitron. Anyway, that's what they reported. And they also said it's time for investors to rotate out of NIO, enjoy your profits, and look for the next disruptive technology.